The scary sign many people have without even realizing it. There is a frightening sign that many people are experiencing without even noticing it. You begin to lose interest in everything. Even when you finally get a day off or a vacation, you have no idea what you want to do. You lie in bed scrolling through your phone. The more you scroll, the emptier you feel. The more you scroll, the more irritated and exhausted you become. When friends invite you out, you find it annoying rather than exciting. Many people assume this is depression. They think they are simply too tired or that a little rest will fix everything. But in reality, your mind may be sending you a warning signal. You may have entered a dangerous state known as cognitive numbness. This means that after living under prolonged pressure, constant stimulation, and continuous energy depletion, your ability to feel and respond to life gradually becomes dull. Your brain struggles to receive signals of happiness from ordinary moments. Every day feels like the same repetitive cycle. From a psychological perspective, this state usually has three common signs. 1. The desire to express yourself gradually disappears. You speak less. You no longer feel excited about sharing your thoughts or participating in social activities the way you once did. Instead, you often remain silent. This doesn't necessarily mean you've become more introverted. It may simply mean that your inner energy is no longer sufficient to sustain conversations and emotional connections that require mental effort. You begin to feel that life is, ultimately, a solitary journey. You stop expecting too much from others and gradually let go of your illusions about people. Even when difficulties arise, you no longer try to find solutions or comfort yourself as you used to. Instead, you quietly endure everything, like an object standing still. 2. You become increasingly passive. This isn't laziness in the ordinary sense. It's not that your body lacks strength. It's that you have experienced too many failures, disappointments, or moments of rejection. When someone tries repeatedly and still cannot achieve the desired outcome, a belief slowly forms. No matter what I do, nothing will change. This leads to severe psychological exhaustion. So you stop trying, because standing still feels safer than being hurt again. Take a relationship as an example. You realize that no matter how much effort you make, you never receive the response or care you hope for. Repeated disappointment makes every effort feel meaningless. Being alone begins to seem easier than continuing to get hurt. Psychological studies show that when people spend too long in environments where they feel suppressed, ignored, or undervalued, their emotions and motivation gradually become inhibited. Over time, this often appears as indifference and emotional distance from life itself. 3. Your emotions begin to shut down. You notice that events around you, whether good or bad, no longer create strong emotional reactions. You don't feel particularly happy. You don't feel especially sad. Some people mistake this for emotional stability or maturity. But in reality, it can be a protective response to emotional pain and a sign that a person's inner strength has been deeply depleted. When psychological energy is nearly exhausted, the mind no longer has enough resources to cope with constant change. As a result, the brain begins to block out much of the outside world. This is why many people seem like different individuals after major life events, such as the end of an important relationship or the loss of a loved one. They speak less. Their emotions become quieter. Not because they no longer care, but because they are using emotional distance as a way to preserve the little energy they have left. How do you move out of this state? First, give yourself permission to do nothing for a while. Accept where you are right now. Your current state may simply be telling you that you need rest, understanding, and gentleness toward yourself. One of the most important things you can do is seek support from healthy, positive people. How do you recognize them? When you're around certain people, you feel relaxed and comfortable. They don't judge you unnecessarily. They don't pull you into endless emotional conflicts. You can be yourself in their presence. These are the people who can help you heal and rebuild your inner strength. Human beings are deeply influenced by their environment. Spending time with positive, emotionally healthy people is like connecting yourself to a healthier psychological atmosphere. Their way of thinking, their energy, and their attitude toward life can quietly influence you, little by little, helping you move away from feelings of isolation and exhaustion. You don't need to become exactly like them. You only need to allow yourself to be inspired by that environment. Sometimes, all you need is to rediscover your enthusiasm for life. This state is like coming through a long and difficult journey. Resting is not giving up. Resting is preparing yourself to continue moving forward more strongly. The experiences that hurt you have also taught you what truly matters. And when you recover, when your inner strength gradually returns, you may become stronger than before. Because you will no longer be someone who blindly pushes forward at all costs. You will become someone who understands what they have been through, and knows how to protect themselves. Sometimes, a small change in the way you live and view life can help you slowly rediscover your peace and motivation. I am Energy Station, and I'm here to help you become a better version of yourself every day. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and follow the channel for more content like this.